If you're like most of us, during the school semester, you're probably like this.
Oh my gosh, I have 25 assignments due this week. But then, all of a sudden, spring break rolls around, and now you're like,
oh my gosh, it's spring break. Woo! Wait, I have nothing to do. What is the meaning of life?
And so, it's better to have something to do than it is to get existential. My first tip for you is to start a side project. If you're anything like me, I complain about not having enough time to do other things while classes are in session. So spring break is the perfect time to start your side project. Recently, I've been writing articles on my blog, Kushal Writes. It's fun for me to write about whatever it is that I'm interested in, and a few people every single day find it fun to read my new articles. Spending long days grinding different subjects in university can definitely lead to burnout, so it's important to make some time to work on side projects that are unrelated to whatever it is that you're learning about. This week, I've written all of these different articles to help other game developers. Some other side projects that I've been up to is tweaking my website to be more mobile friendly, and I've also been developing a new Roblox game based off the popular game called Paint the Town Red. My second tip for you is to read books unrelated to whatever it is that you're studying. When school is in session, sometimes we feel like we have to study whatever we're learning in school. Even if we want to read a book that's unrelated to school, we put it off because studying for our classes is more important at the time. But during break, we've got no work to do. It's the perfect time to pick up a book that you've always wanted to read. Currently, I've been reading this book called Feel Good Productivity by Ali Abdaal. And one of the things that I've learned from this book is whenever we start doing a task, we should ask ourselves, what if this were fun? And the act of doing this is actually a total game changer. Usually in class, I get a bunch of math and vocabulary dumped at me, and I fall behind because it's way too much to remember. But I asked myself, what if this were fun? And for me, I found that drawing pictures in class about the material helped me to actually understand a lot. It might be boring to take notes down, but it's fun to try to draw a picture to help remember the material. You can see my recent doodles from some of my notes. In my case, spending some time to read something that's unrelated to whatever I'm studying in school actually helped me a lot because now I approach my studying with what if it were fun? My third tip for you is to reconnect with your hobbies. During the semester, we're often so busy that our favorite hobbies end up collecting dust. I mean, who has time for piano practice when you're living and breathing machine learning algorithms? But spring break is your golden chance to finally play that piano, draw on a sketchbook, or whatever hobby you've been neglecting. Personally, I've missed playing the piano. So this break, I've been learning to play some calming piano music here and there. You might even discover that reconnecting with your hobbies boosts your creativity and recharges you for when classes start again. And now that you don't have to worry about schoolwork for a bit, you're finally able to practice things that you've always wanted to try out. So why not give it a shot right now? My fourth tip for you is to revise your productivity system. Spring break is the perfect time to set yourself up for success by revising your productivity system. For example, I recently added some changes to my YouTube video organizer on Notion. Now there's a particular column for the exact audience that I'm making these videos for, so that I know who exactly would like to watch my videos. Also, I start every single day with a to-do list that only focuses on what needs to get done today. And anything that I have to do in the future, I hide in the bottom of the page, and I make sure that I can't see it. This way, I'm not overwhelmed with everything. When my to-do list for today is done, I scroll down and see what else I might be able to do. It's kind of messy, but this, as well as the Reminders app, is what's working for me in the current phase of my life. If you look back at how the semester's been going, you might find some opportunities to improve your productivity system. Maybe for you, that's trying to set up a habit tracker to build consistent routines, organizing your notes by topic instead of date, or maybe just decluttering your workspace to clear your mind. A productivity system does not need to be fancy or complicated. It just needs to fit your life and help you stay focused. So I recommend taking the week to experiment and find what works for you. Future you will probably be really grateful. My fifth tip for you is to prioritize rest and self-care. Okay, I know we're talking about productivity, but hear me out. Taking care of yourself is actually productive. During the semester, we often get caught up with assignments, exams, and projects that self-care ends up at the bottom of our priority list or disappears altogether. So, spring break is the ideal time to slow down and recharge. For me, this break means doing meditations in the morning and just spending quiet time working on things that I enjoy without worrying about deadlines. For meditation, I've been using this app called Balance since 2020. Now, this isn't a paid promotion, although Balance, if you're watching this, I'd love to work together with you, but I genuinely enjoy this app. Even small things like going for walks, splurging on your favorite food, or catching up on a Netflix show can significantly boost your mood and energy. So, drink that coffee, make that tea. You only live once, so make sure to spend some time enjoying it, right? I know that during the winter, we could all use some more vitamin D, and the weather has been getting warmer, at least where I live, which makes for a great time to be walking. Remember that rest isn't laziness. It's honestly an essential part of staying productive and healthy in the long run. Even if you have $1 trillion, that one at the beginning is your health. If the one becomes zero, then you have $0. I'd love to hear how you're planning to spend your break, so make sure you drop a comment down below. And make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.